Metro leaders failed to pass a city ordinance that would have provided further protections for trans people in Louisville. That vote happened during a tense council meeting last night, with the crowd packed with dueling views on the ordinance. Councilman J.P. Leninger filed to make Louisville a safe haven city for trans members of our community. Now, if passed, the ordinance would have established clear protections to make it so Metro resources could not target or discriminate against transgender individuals, specifically those seeking gender-affirming care. Several community members addressed the council on this issue during last night's meeting. Those against the measure are citing their religious beliefs, while those in favor argue its protection against mounting legislation that targets trans people.
The erosion of transgender rights is also an erosion of your rights. Any rights that governmental bodies take from us, they're more than capable of taking from you, unless our elected officials at all levels do their jobs and protect their citizens.
I'm in agreement with about 72% of our state that identifies as Christian. According to the Bible, encouraging transgenderism rejects God and his authority to govern his creation.
And those in favor also argue that the existing Fairness Protections Ordinance doesn't entirely protect trans individuals. The final vote was 11-13 against, with one member voting present.